What's up? How's everybody doing? Hope all is well. Hope you being safe out there. But I'm not even gonna waste time, doing all that introduction. You know who I am. I'm glad that you actually tuning in. But let's just get into it. What if I told you that everything in life is a choice? For the most part, you'd be like, you absolutely correct. Okay. What if I get a little bit more deeper than that? What if I told you, and this is going to be funny and maybe a jab at like Kanye, but just rock with me. What if I told you that going to prison is a choice? Well, some of y'all would be like, yeah, based off your choices. And again, you absolutely correct. What if I told you that slavery probably was not? I'm not even going to bullshit with that. Like, I'm not even going to joke with that. But no, back to what if I told you truly that everything that we do in life is truly a choice, a decision, a moment in time, a split second, a decision between right and wrong, left and right, staying in bed, not staying in bed, saying yes, saying no. Obviously, for the most part, y'all will all agree with that. Y'all, for the most part, y'all will say, yo, you right. Everything that we do in life is a choice. Now, here's the shit that kind of like baffles me. If you will agree that everything that I just mentioned, to some degree, including prison, based off your decision, is a choice, why are we choosing, metaphorically now, why are we choosing to be a prison or a prisoner of our own mind? See, that's the prison that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that 8x8 or the, 4x4 or whatever basically dimension the actual prison is. It is. Obviously, you can tell that I don't know the actual dimension because I haven't been to prison. And honestly, I don't plan on going to prison whatsoever, metaphorically or physically. And let me explain why. Definitely not physically. I'm not going to do that. Metaphorically, that prison of your mind, that's very easy to actually form and actually get trapped in it. Very easy. For a good little while, I've been talking about forgiveness. I actually made a TikTok about forgiveness. I probably said it in my last video, and I probably said it in my videos before that. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is definitely not for the other person. It's for you. But now let's get deeper than that. Why do people choose? Because we just kind of made it clear that everything that we do in life is a choice, right? We are choosing to do these things. We are choosing, to allow people to take advantage of us sometimes. I know you're like, whoa, I'm not allowing people to take advantage of me. Are you? I mean, if we just decided that everything in life is based off a choice, then would you say that you got to take full responsibility of the choices that you are making in your day-to-day life, including allowing people to treat you like shit? Being truthful with ourselves will definitely set us free. Obviously, we talk about metaphorically with the whole prison mindset. I know some of y'all probably, I probably lost some of y'all like, fuck you, screw you type shit. Like, I'm about to like turn this shit off. But like, yo, rock with me. Like, really listen to me. Everything that we do in life, whether it's a job, a relationship, having kids, not having kids, waking up in the morning, like physically waking up, like getting out of bed. Not, obviously, we talk about the creator, like that's not totally different. Like we don't have hand-on truly waking up, but we do have a like handle on when we get out of bed, when we go to bed, how we go to bed, who we go to bed with. These are things in our control. Obviously, I'm not talking about things that obviously is out of our control. I'm not talking about that. That's a whole different other topic. I'm talking about the stuff that you can physically control. Let's talk about that. Let's be real right now. You know, a lot of us is making decisions based off of feelings in a moment. And them feelings is going to lead to some consequences down the line that you may not like. And that's going to cause you heartache, discomfort, probably put you in that prison cell. Again, we're talking about metaphorically here. So let's take a moment. Let's just, put a pause on our life real quick. Let's break down our life. Can you say that you are happy where you at in your life? Can you? If the answer is yes, yo, awesome, grad, let's move on. But if you can say no, why are you saying no? Why are you saying no that you are not happy in your current situation? What is it? Is it financially? Is it your partner? Is it lack thereof? Like, let's talk about that. The lack thereof of having a partner. A lot of people won't take personal responsibility. The reason why they don't have a partner is maybe they're not ready for one. You might be verbally saying like, yeah, of course I'm ready for one. Like, yo, I got X, Y, and Z. By you saying that you have X, Y, and Z clearly and you don't have nobody, obviously that X, Y, and Z is not matching up what that person is looking for. So that X, Y, and Z factor that you are so proud of, yo, that's for you. That's not for the partner that's looking for another partner. Understanding what you hold value may not be the same qualities that a person is looking for. So you might need to revamp and figure out, I like to say, what you bring to the table. If you bring to the table financial stability, and please do not say sex. Let me just really, really make this very apparent and clear. If your ass say that you bring good sex to the table and that's the only fucking thing that you have, you fucking sucks. You bring absolutely nothing to the table because anybody can get sex. Let me just make that very clear. So I had to just kind of get that out the way because I hear a lot of people say like, oh, well, I bring, good this and good that. And I'm like, well, your ass still single, right? So guess it's not that good. I know that's kind of fucked up for me to say, but it is what it is. So what you bring to the table, whatever you hold value, let's just talk about man and female. I will talk about, obviously, the male part because I'm a male. Most males do not give two shits about your financial stability whatsoever. It is nice that you are financially stable. It is nice that you own your own shit, your own car, your own vehicle and stuff like, yo, that is awesome. But to be honest, I'm about to give you a real tidbit out there. The majority of the time, besides the icing on the cake, good sex, you got your own car, you pretty much well educated, that's the icing on the cake. But let's get to the cake. It is very simple. And you may not believe it, but it's very simple. Most men will tell you, probably won't because this is like our secret. And this is basically kind of shallow. What we look for, are you ready for it? Is a person that actually compliments us in the sense that basically, do you look good next to me? That's one. Two, can you bring me peace of mind? Can you help me, not financially, I'm just talking about mentally, can you help me have a peace of mind? Can I come to you when times are need? Can I, count on you to be my rock, being supportive? Can I lean on you and feel, and this is big, comfortable and secure that whatever I give you, you won't throw that shit back at me? See, these are what we look for. We look for somebody that looks good next to us. We look for somebody that will listen and understand. And at the end of the day, somebody that makes us feel comfortable. Everything else, good sex, car, financial stability, dreams, aspirations, that's just a plus. I would think that we are the most simple creature by none. Simple. We don't want to deal with the stress. We don't want to deal with the headaches. We definitely don't want to hear you fucking complain at all about shit that you have full control over. We just want true understanding and just allow us to have a platform that we can eventually start being vulnerable. I said start. I didn't say be vulnerable. I said start being vulnerable. Because some of us, it may take work and it may take time. So that's what we look for. So these choices that I'm talking about, the prison of the mind, the decisions that we are making, these are all, things that, encompass a lot of decision making that we do when we wake up. And them decisions that we decide on how we're going to conduct our life or just how we're going to live our day to day leads us to where ultimately I will hope that you want to be at. But not taking the time to look yourself in the mirror and figure out, these hard questions. Who am I? Like, what do I really bring to the table? Did I get over my ex? Am I still in love with my ex? Am I capable of having a relationship? Shit, what do a relationship actually mean to me? And am I mature enough to have all the things that I say I want? And let alone not just having it, but am I capable enough and disciplined enough in keeping it? These are the things that are super important, man. These are the things that we need to sit down and truly ask ourselves because, a lot of people don't know these questions. And this is what leads them to that prison of the mind. It's Chris Rock said this, and it was funny. I believe it was Big and Blacker. He was making like a joke, or not really a joke. He was making a statement that relationships, they're not hard. Relationships are hard when one person work at it. But when two people work at it, like you can get shit done. You can truly get shit. Imagine two people on the same page. Imagine what you can accomplish. But if it's just you fighting, then you kind of going against the grain. You taking on your baggage and the other person else's baggage. That's when kind of relationships become difficult and hard and toxic, when one's all in and the other one's like, whatever. It is what it is. I get there when I get there, if I get there, if I want to get there. And that's what damaged a lot of people. When one person know they have a good thing, but they don't want to put the effort in because they just don't want to for whatever reason. But relationships are fairly easy when two people actually work at it. Like I said, just keeping it very traditional. I mean, obviously we got multiple layers of what relationships are. I'm just keeping it super traditional. I'm not going to get into depth of the meaning of certain relationships. But when both parties work at it, shit's easy. I'm not saying that y'all won't have your disagreements, but again, when both parties are being a participant, shit get done. Prime example, look at a company. Look at a company that is obviously one person that's doing everything. Look how far that company grows. I mean, it may move, but it's moving very slow and it's probably have a lot of setbacks. It probably overlooks a lot of different things. But look at a company that has multiple workers. And I'm not saying that you have to date with and have multiple parties if that's your lifestyle, by all means. But I'm talking about metaphorically in a company scenario that when you look at a startup company, probably one or two people, more so one person is doing all the work. That one person have multiple hats. And then hopefully in time, that person take on a partner and help that person company to grow. That's the same thing about any type of relationship. You are taking on a partner to help you grow. Hopefully, y'all both have the same vision so y'all can grow together. But for the most part, you're both on the same page. You know, you're both working towards the end goal. But when one person is working and the other one just sitting there like on their ass, like, yo, shit get kind of difficult. And you get frustrated and you get pissed off. And they go right back to it again, metaphorically, prison of the mind. Like you get very, very resentful. You get angry. You get pissy. You get bitter. And then you start taking that to the next relationship because eventually that relationship does that. And you take that to the next relationship. And then you kind of expect for your new relationship to mimic your last relationship. And it's like a vicious cycle. It goes on and on and on and on. We need to take a step back. We need to look at these decisions. As I once asked her when I got on here, do you actually believe that life is a choice or about decisions? And for the most part, all y'all probably did say, yeah, it is about decisions. So we need to start making more decisions that benefits us. I know that sounds selfish. Oh my God. Can I be selfish? Yeah. When it comes down to your well-being and your happiness, being selfish is not a bad thing. It just means that you're positioning yourself in a position to help people. If you're not in a position to help nobody, don't help nobody. It's that simple. If you're not in a position to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship. You know you. Don't damage nobody else. You know who you are. Don't let nobody tell you how to conduct your life. So, I'm gonna ask you again. Do you believe prison is a choice? Think about it.